We're going to be planting canola, so it's going to be a bit of a process. We got to bale, pick up the bales, mulch, plow everything before we can plant. So yeah. The enterprise complete with press up. Wow. But we can't plant that till tomorrow. But we do have a lot of work to do between now and then on the map. So it'll be a bit of a process, but it'll be a fun process. It just means we won't fast time for like a long time, real time.
I was waiting for a response from Farmer Nick.
Wow, Sand Camp.
I was waiting for you to say something since you drove beside me the entire like last pass, and I just came up to the top of the field and emptied in the truck.
I figured you were waiting for me to say something, so that's why I didn't say anything.
Wow. You know, these here oats aren't very high yield, so
I can tell.
yeah, they're pretty bad. I have a whisper. What is my whisper? All right. Okay. Fair farmer, now call and load. Come on. That's not right. All right, left. Sorry. Sorry. Troy's server's always up, kind of. It'll be down tonight for a little while I'm working on it. But otherwise, it'll be back up. But it's not a big deal. I might hop in there and work on stuff too. You never know. Although, I don't know. I need to run Captain of Industry tonight on the probably on the gaming or the streaming PC. Just let the map run. Build things, you know. But yeah. File left. Looks a little warm. Just a little bit. Unquote, and you're working. No, I can do both. I can do both, Troy. Once I get server stuff situated, I can do both.
Okay, Mr. Multi-talented.
Do what?
He's just trying to flex that he's got 2 PCs.
Yeah. He's
Stop fueling his ego.
If I wanted to flex, Carson, I would show you what's in this box next. Okay. You're not even in KC yet? I gotcha. Yeah, it is a thing. I know, Troy. Well, I need to render too. I didn't edit yesterday's stream. Whoops. Probably because I played Captain of Industry till 3:30 in the morning. That's probably why, right, chat? Might have had something to do with it. What?
Nope, that didn't have nothing to do with it.
Not at all, no. And then I was like, man, I'm tired. Well, see, I didn't eat dinner till what, like 11:15. I didn't really eat much, but I was kind of like wide awake after that. You know how you get with Captain Ministry, you're just like in the zone, you know? You know how it is.
Yeah, I do. I've been banned from that one too.
Well, and I was watching Live on Patrol from like Friday/Saturday, so I'm like caught up with them now too, because I like to watch their whole thing back. I don't get to watch them live very often, but
You watch the live
on Patrol Live.
Yeah.
I actually stumbled across the YouTube channel, and I don't know the name of it. It was like one of those sketchy looking YouTube channels that had it on there.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a little bit of it, but there wasn't a lot of it that was live, in my opinion. It was kind of like it used to be, where it's like, hey, we're watching our live departments, but like this happened earlier, and then it's like an edited piece.
Yeah.
I just didn't like it. Wow, left. Wow. All right, Troy, we'll catch you. But yeah, it was, I don't know, I didn't like it as much as I like watching Live on Patrol. Because, like, you know, you get the banter between the two cops, and it's like, it's great, you know? Just saying. And I think the way that they go about policing, and I don't want to get in an argument about police and stuff, but the way that Bob and Pat go about it is so like, hey, that's a human being. Let's talk to him like a human being, you know? And they're very, like, recognized in the community. It's cool to see that side of it. I don't think On Patrol Live's it's not gonna be that way, you know? So it's a really cool, I like watching Live on Patrol, I really do. But I'm caught up with it now, I believe, unless they go live today. They talked about going live more this week, so we'll see. Plus the amount of stolens they get. Oh, they were chasing this stolen Charger on Friday. Sorry, on Friday. And this thing, they actually were out in front of it. And other officers are radioing where it was at, right? And so they pull in like this gas station thing. And they the one cop gets out with stop sticks and is gonna throw them in front of the car. This car was going like 140 through residential area.
Holy smokes.
Why is Missouri so miserable? It's not. It's just the way it is left. We're all used to it out here by now, you know? Just saying. Missouri, same thing. Yeah. And this car ended up crashing into two other cars. No cops were in pursuit of it at the time. There were no cops even around the thing. And the kid that was driving it, like a 17-year-old dude was driving. It was a stolen car. He had a gun on him. And he ended up in the back seat with the steering wheel between his legs. The steering wheel broke and went with him.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a lot of force.
You found it, and then they stole it back. Wow, DJ. Well, so he hit one car with the front of his car. He spun, hit the second car with the back of his car. And so it, like, you know, ping-ponged him inside the car. And, yeah, he was unconscious when they got to him.
And I bet he wasn't wearing a seatbelt.
Absolutely not. Why would you wear a seatbelt? You're in a stolen car driving like an idiot. Come on, they don't wear seatbelts.
True.
Like, and in fact, the cops, like Bob and Pat, of course, they got on scene pretty fast and ran up to the car and stuff. They thought he was dead when they got up to the car. Like, he was in that bad of shape, and the fire department showed up, and this is all on their stream from Friday. Fire department shows up and cut the whole roof of the car off and extricated him. And like, it's all there. You can watch it all. It's kind of crazy. But, yeah, it was something, that's for sure. That'd be like stealing a car and stopping at a red light, yeah. Pretty much. But yeah, it's just crazy. And I don't know. It's very fascinating to watch. It's called Live on Patrol. It's on YouTube. They're also on Facebook. I watch them on YouTube, of course. I don't do Facebook. Live on Patrol. And it's out of Ramsey County, Minnesota. Ramsey County is the capital county up there with like St. Paul, Minnesota in it. And it's actually the sheriff and then another deputy. And they're almost at 200,000 subs. They're at 195,000. So it's pretty awesome. And it's literally just, they have a camera, like a phone, just pointing out your windshield, and they just drive around and talk. And they do a lot of community outreach. That's kind of their main their main focus. They don't get dispatched to calls per se while they're out. They do run in on calls a lot though. A lot of stolens. They have a huge issue with Kias and Hyundais up there being stolen, which apparently is a nationwide thing right now. But so they're always looking for the stolens too. They do a lot of community outreach, a lot of stopping and talking to kids and people, and then they have what they call their backseaters, which are the people that watch, have been donating gift cards to them. And they're actually able to like give gift cards out to these people, and it just builds a good community relationship with police. It's really cool. It's very cool. They stole a truck. They were spotted at a Sonic. Wow. Pretty much, DJ. Yes, very much so. Very much so, and they do a fantastic job of that.
You said that was in the St. Paul area?
Yep. It's Ramsey County, which is St. Paul's in Ramsey.
Yeah, they need that.
It's really bad up there. Well, they border with Minneapolis.
St. Paul's not a great city either.
Well, Minneapolis is where the whole like George Floyd thing happened. So obviously they really need that up there. And I mean, they'll be driving down the street and there'll be these kids that, are even, teenagers and stuff. And they'll yell out, hey, Bob, hey, Pat, as they're just driving around. And like, that's got to be a pretty cool thing, that these kids that are potentially going down a bad path, they're able to kind of help, Or one night I was watching and they stopped at this park and, they're talking to a bunch of these kids, teenagers, whatever. You don't really see the people because the camera's pointing out the front. They come up to the sides of the car. But anyway, the sheriff, Bob, he goes, you guys stay here. We're gonna go get you some pizzas. And I'll be darned, they ended up going to a Domino's, and some lady actually called in who was watching the stream, and she bought them 20 pizzas to take back to the park to give to those kids.
That's actually pretty awesome.
Yeah, and it's like, that's so cool. Just some random person that was watching the stream, like, hey, yeah, I'll just buy you guys like 20 pizzas and give them to the kids. And so they did, and you should have heard those kids. They were so happy, because a lot of them are, in need of that kind of stuff, It's pretty awesome. I like watching it. I watch it. Try to watch it as much as possible. So, yeah. Welcome back, Trent. And in the winter, it's kind of fun when they're out there like plowing through a foot of snow and stuff too in their Durango. So. Yeah, exactly. DJ. Yeah. Yep. They actually just had, the other day when I was watching it, they had this family that tracked them down from like New York or something and just wanted to say hi to him. And so they had the kid like get in the car and like turn the lights on and hit the siren. It's like, you don't get that every day, that's pretty cool.
One of the local big towns does that every year for the kids.
Our town used to do that in the parade. On the 4th of July parade, the cops would stop every like 10 feet and jump out of their car, and the kids would run over and hit the siren. But like, they don't do that anymore. That's not allowed. So that used to be a thing when I was growing up. And then they have a very unhealthy addiction to Mountain Dew. Bob and Pat, the 2 cops. So they stopped several times a night at gas stations to buy Mountain Dews.
Remember when you had your Mountain Dew kick?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a good kick, though.
No, it's not. It's not good at all.
No.
Are you my mother?
Last time I checked, I was not your mother, Trent. No.
And it's all right then.
Okay, this is getting weird.
Oh, how's that work?
Don't ask.
22.
I did buy you a Mountain Dew once. Remember that?
Yeah.
And some pizza. Actually, my dad did. I didn't buy any of that.
Just handed it to me.
Yeah, I didn't buy any of it. Yeah, Farmer Nick, you're not wrong there in your statement. At least the last time I checked. Yep.
I mean, that'd be kind of awkward.
We'll just go back this way.
I say, Carson, go back, and then we can both empty. But I'll let you go first.
Then we can jump back around too.
Mm-hmm.
Come down that side.
No lanes.
No.
I mean, technically that's what we're setting up.
No, we're not
for
doing
away.
that. Not at all. Mellow yellow for sure.
Easy.
Sorry.
Clean your turn bind,
your
bro.
header.
Please.
I didn't park
Clean.
this combine last time. Thank you. This is
There's-
number 3. Normally I drive either number 2 or number 4. So,
I
yeah.
only drive one, or I don't drive a combine.
Oh, so now 2 and 4 are getting serviced.
Yeah, we're using 1 and 3. Leonard drives your combine when you're not here, Carson. So you know.
I know.
He drives your tractor. Well, he used to drive your tractor. He has his own now.
Did you see what he put on mine? He changed the plate too.
No.
I'll have to go
Yeah.
look at it.
Carson and Leonard.
Oh, yeah, okay. I did know that. You know what tractor's his, Carson? You'll probably never guess it.
I don't know whatever. I haven't seen all the new tractors yet.
Oh, okay. We bought a lot of tractors on Saturday.
And you would never think this was his
Yeah,
either.
you would never guess it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm
All
just
I've
going to let
done
you guess it.
today-
Don't say it. You got to go look through the shop and see what tractors we have. Through the owned. Like,
And
section.
then look to see what license plate.
It's in the large category, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes. It's not the one that Nick's driving. That's the one we had. That's nobody's technically. Professor, hello. How are you? Welcome in. Glad you got here just in time to see the Insta-Warch.
Is it the quad track?
It's not a Kubota. No, the quad track is Black Cats. You know,
Probably the 8RT then.
Oh.
Really?
that's
Good
Farmer Nick's.
guessing.
Magnum then?
It is. It's the Magnum with the real spread out wide tracks on them. Kind of.
The road crop track.
All I've done today
What
is
did we-
join, press
What-
escape, and click on my tractor at the house. That's all I've done.
How did we just lose so much money?
I blame Farm Nick.
Not me.
It was $500,000.
Oh, that just probably took the mineral feed price.
Oh.
Like it actually is like, oh hey, by the way,
Oh.
you just spent a lot of money. It's because I opened the shop.
I didn't know that did that. Okay, we are really poor now.
No, that's
Yeah.
what it
We're
was
really
earlier.
poor.
It just finally threw the notification since the shop
That's weird.
I guess refreshed.
Yeah.
Just like Brian, he's a little late.
Hey yo.
That was John.
18 years, baby.
Scoreboard?
I win. Only if it was Fall Guys and I could get that crown, you know?
That you still have not gotten.
I haven't played in forever, dog. I'm going the Fall Guys grind. Man. Maybe I should go on the Fortnite grind to become a professional Fortnite player.
Dude, I've looked at have you seen our levels in Fortnite after
No.
we played that night?
No, I haven't actually.
We're like 70.
Bro, if I would get my accuracy from 7%. Oh my god, he missed it!
You missed it. Get it. Get it.
Ah, no! No! Sad times. Yeah, sad times.
Sorry.
If I were to
Gotta go
get my
find it.
accuracy from 7% to 30, dude, I'd be unstoppable. You know?
Your Fall Guys character just had too big of a forehead at that moment.
Oof.
Wow, Trent.
Oof.
Match for me.
Dang.
All right, so on Starbase, I got Starbase pulled up, right? Starbase Live. Changing the subject.
Which one?
drastically.
Road over 2 or Starbase?
It's just
Starbase.
Starbase.
I don't watch that other one. 'Cause I don't watch that other one. 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 I don't watch that other one I'm a NASA spaceflight fanboy.
Oh,
Okay?
you got multiple monitors.
But like, listen, while I'm streaming, I got one free one. Okay? Anyway, they're just showing this gate, and it is a non-stop revolving door, isn't it? That gate.
Yeah.
I like their
Basically.
their dirt things they put out, and then they're just not using one today. I like that. Like to shake the rock off the trucks, but they're totally not using it.
It's only on half of the entrance.
The other day they had them all set out real nice, and then the SBMT came through and they moved them all out of the way.
I think the SBMT with the weight those things carry,
Probably crush it.
it would probably crush those.
Yeah.
Also, it might mess up how it steers and stuff too. Might make a slip.
And the stability of it too.
That's funny, Professor. I didn't know they were there until I zoomed in like all the way, Professor, so it's funny. 9-year-old? What?
The
Oh my god.
B8 in the middle of the Mega Bay. Right?
Do what, Carson?
That B8 in the middle of the Mega Bay door there,
I have no idea.
or is that 7?
Not a clue. That story's kind of funny about the 9-year-old. That's crazy. Only law he broke was not having a license at 9 years old. Well, he's gonna be a good driver someday, right?
Maybe not. Never know.
I mean, if that's the only law he broke was not having a license, that's not bad.
Oh, I figure at 9 years old, you're gonna be a little more likely to follow traffic laws.
Yeah,
So
true.
you don't get pulled over.
True. I don't know. Professor says yes, it is according to Mrs. Okay. That is funny though about the lights though on that conveyor. I had no idea that they were there for the longest time. Of course, I had not actually personally used the conveyor until Saturday. So, and now, like I said last night, we bought one and it's sitting mostly full of seed right now. So yeah, pretty awesome. Sarge is doing a good job keeping up with us, by the way. Not that far behind. Of course, he goes double our speed, so, you know, 2 combines, the math checks out, you know?
Yeah, trying.
Yeah, no, you're doing a good job, sir. Math checks out. Like Captain of Industry, sometimes the math is correct. Works out. Not all the times. Sometimes. On these mats that they have at Starbucks. Oh, that dude just came whipping in there. See that? But with those mats, I guess they gotta like pick them up every once in a while and then like
Get the dirt out of them.
and sweep and then put them back. I don't know how that works. It's 8. Okay. Gotcha, Professor. Oh, there is one off to the side there. I see that now. I love that shot where it's just starship, starship, starship. I'm okay with it. I think it's funny.
Oh, the one with the Mega Bay in the bottom right?
Yeah. You just see like 3 starships standing there
Yeah.
doing their thing.
I like how if you look down the right side, you see the like the shiny side. You
Yeah.
see the heat shield side, and then you look down, you see four boosters, 3
Yeah.
ships.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Basically.
Yeah. Happens. Alright, how are we doing this one?
I don't know.
Pitter patter.
Get at her.
Armor.
For sure I was gonna hit your unload auger.
Sorry there, Serge.
Ah, you're good. I was gonna get it.
Rut-row. Rut-row, Ray. Various Bull, have fun going to the store. We'll catch you later.
Have fun with all the people.
Buy me some ding dongs. I don't actually mean that, but you know. Buy me some ding dongs. Remember that was that time when I said that and everybody thought it was funny, and then now it's a sound alert?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wasn't
There's a
sure if you
white cone
remembered
over there.
that, if you recalled that. What, Trent?
That security guard just put a white cone by the
Oh, he
black
did.
pole.
I feel like he
Wonder-
takes his job very seriously. Throwing that out there.
I feel like he watches a lot of like movies.
Right?
Well, wonder if they only have one of those mats there. Do they have to technically beat the dirt off when they pull into the launch site or when they leave?
Probably when they leave for.
Because it kind of looks like it's for when they leave.
But if you notice, there's totally another one of those mats right there behind that blue SUV.
Yeah, but do they use those on like maybe a muddier day?
Because they had, the other day, they totally had it for in and out traffic. Like they had it set up for both ways.
No, it just seems like this, like you said, have it for outbound.
They're not even really using it. Like that truck barely, like he hit it with half his tires, I think. So like, what's the point? I feel like that's something that like the FAA said they had to have,
And they don't use
and
it.
they just don't really care that much about it.
And I feel like those things would make it really shaky in the cab of the truck.
Well, I mean,
Really?
that would serve the purpose of trying to like, you know, shake the dirt off the truck a little
Because
bit.
they don't want different species leaving and coming into the area
Yeah.
via the dirt.
Well,
By
I'm saying-
contaminations.
I'm
Yeah.
saying truck drivers do not like being jostled around
Oh,
in the
I'm-
truck.
I'm sure, yeah. But if the FAA says you have to have it to have a license, then you have to have it. That's all there is to it.
But even they've had those way longer than that was technically a requirement for them to.
Oh, okay. Well, they probably don't like cleaning the road all the time either.
Well, they didn't do it until they redid the road.
Oh.
Yeah,
Because
Or it
my
was
first
just a
trip
dirt
down
road.
there, Highway 4 was a mess.
Oh, Professor, it's required when they leave. You can thank Callie for that. Every job site has them.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
lovely.
But
There you go.
when we first went down there, Highway 4 was bumpy.
I could see that.
But now they resurfaced the entire thing and it's like a fresh new blacktop and everything.
Yeah.
Probably a little more sturdied up so they can move, boosters.
Yeah, they probably put a better base on
And-
grid, I would assume.
And they also made it a little wider too.
Makes sense. What they drive up and down the roads, right?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Oh,
like they go 20 mile an hour in the SVMGs.
Right?
I did some research the other night on SBMTs.
Oh, gosh.
Oh yeah.
So the company, when they first started rolling like a full stack ship out, they tweeted a picture of it
Oh.
and they're just kind of like, hey, look at us. We're flexing that an aerospace company is using us. And
Oh, wow.
they go, it uses about 6 sections in a power pack.
Wow.
Off of the rough estimates. And these weren't like their custom SpaceX ones.
Yeah, it was
These
back
were
in
like,
the day when they had like the red and blue
this
one
was
there.
like they're rolling out SN9, I'm pretty sure is what it
Yeah.
was. They're like, yeah, there's 6 of these in a power pack. And from what like a distributor like price thing I saw,
Uh-huh.
just one of those probably costs about $250,000.
Oh, my.
So 2 of those together in tandem
Yeah.
with their cross beams and stuff is probably pushing
Half a
600.
mil.
oh
Yeah.
probably close to 600.
Yeah.
And
That's
well, they've got a
crazy.
lot, but they also might have got a deal because it's SpaceX and they bought quite a few.
Buy in bulk.
Well, yeah, I think they probably ordered all of those for Starbase and all of them in Kennedy at the same
True.
time.
Jackson,
discount.
this is Westbridge Hills. Welcome in, by the way. How are you? Westbridge Hills. It's the old Westbridge, slightly modified. They changed up the homestead a little bit, but basically the same Westbridge from like Farm Sim 13 days for the most part. And it's awesome. I am enjoying it quite a bit. Just saying. We've got 800 cows currently on the map. And we are knocking down this, what's this called? Oat.
Oat.
Knocking down this oat to we'll sell the oats eventually, and then the straw will all be used for the cows, either for bedding or TMR. So Sarge is over there baling it all. Is how we've been baling it all, because you can haul more than you can in a loading wagon, without going to like crazy high capacity mods and stuff. Plus, I don't mind baling. I think baling's fun personally. I know I'm not the one doing it right now, but I don't mind it. So don't mind it at all. All of our hay we've been baling too. There's some hay fields down south. Been baling all that, and then the silage we've been cutting corn and chucking it in the bunker. That's how we've been doing our silage. So yep, we've got quite a map running and stuff, and we are looking at probably owning the whole map before too much longer. We've been talking about our next map and how we want to play, and we're been talking a lot about doing like a custom map, meaning like we're custom harvesters, we're custom seeders, we're custom sprayers. All we do is contracts for other quote people, which would be like the contracts in the game, you know. But we're gonna have to find the right map for that. I don't know what map that's gonna be. Been kind of kicking around the idea of going to a 4X for that, because then we definitely have like high dollar value missions for contracts, but not sure yet. Pepper, how's it going, man? Welcome in. How was the band camp thing today? Band practice. Hope it wasn't too hot for you, man. Yeah, right, Professor? Yeah, that map's full of hayfields, and then Matt goes, I wish I could mow the median in the highway. So Stevie made it mowable. You know, it's like, you got all these hayfields. Don't get me wrong, I think it's funny. I think it's funny, personally. And it's great. I mean, if there's grass, you should be able to cut it on a farm sim map, is how I see it. So, Stevie totally changed that in an update and made it cuttable and everything, so Matt mows that now too, which is awesome. That map would be a good one, Professor, but I don't want to play it. I don't want to play at the same time Matt is, because we share a bunch of an audience, and I don't know. I feel weird doing that, you know. Been talking about maybe doing that one that Trent's playing, because it's like all field all the time. But we'll see. What do you do when you're done plowing? There's lots of things you could do. It depends. Are you running seasons or not? If you're running seasons, you'd probably be plowing in the fall, and you really need to check your crop calendar to see what you can do next as far as like planting or stuff. So like technically for us, if we plow today, we can't plant any of the like good usable crop. So we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow, and we are gonna plant some canola, which is weird for us, but we're gonna do that tomorrow in game. So yeah, it depends what okay, Carson. It just depends on what you got going on your map. I need more description than done plowing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thank you, Professor. Appreciate it. Plus, I know there were some plans for other people to play it too, so I'll just kind of do my own thing. There's plenty of maps out there. I do want to play Stevie's map at some point for sure. That's a guarantee. It will happen at some point. I just don't know when. And yeah, but it will happen. It'll definitely happen. Because it looks like an awesome map. Plus, the other thing, you know, with new maps, I don't I don't like playing brand new maps personally. Just because there's gonna be updates and stuff. And you're gonna have to start over at some point, and I just don't. You guys know I don't like that, so I'd rather play a map once it's pretty solid, and if it requires an update, hopefully we wouldn't have to, like, you know, restart kind of things. Yeah, but that's just my thing. Oh, you haven't tried Precision yet, Professor? It's really not hard. The thing with Precision is just variable rate. That's the biggest thing. Variable rate, everything. And you're good. And you know, I was talking about this earlier actually. You know, if you look at your Precision map, and Professor, I know you have farming experience. But I look at this map with the nitrogen and I'm like, I don't know, is that good enough or not sometimes, you know? All you gotta do is jump out and run around your field, and it tells you down there in the bottom right if it's any good or not. So, you know, if you do have a question on your pH, get out and look. Or your nitrogen. Just jump out and look at your field. It'll tell you right there. So, for somebody without experience, that's probably the easiest way, is just get out and run around your field and look. You know, it'll tell you if it needs lime. It'll tell you if it needs more fertilizer. It'll tell you all the things right there. So, yeah, Precision's not hard per se. It's just a little bit different way to play. You definitely, if you have your weeds turned on, you definitely need a spot sprayer. One of the sprayers capable of that. I prefer the case personally, because it's the Trident. It's awesome.
Fast.
It's fast. Yeah, it's really fast. I like it quite a bit, actually. Put this bad boy on there right here. 21 miles per hour at 40.2 meters. I mean, you can't ask for much better than that, you know? You really can't. It's great. So, really like it. Really, really like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, some people I know get intimidated by Precision. Really, it's not any harder way to play the game. If anything, it's almost easier. You fertilize once. Unless you have manure you want to get rid of. But basically, you fertilize once with your planter and you're good to go. You know? That's it. So it's kind of nice. Is that for PC only? Oh. You have two of them with floaters for effort. The Trident? I don't think the Trident's PC only, is it?
What?
Is the Trident PC only?
It's on console.
Yeah, it's on their El Diablo. Super nice, though. Man, is it nice. Arson, you ruined our lands, my guy. Oh, man. Goodness me. All platform, there you go. El Diablo, I'm assuming that's going to be one that you guys want tonight, which is totally fine. Chat, for those of you that don't know, the open server's coming back tonight. Gonna be on the Welker Farms map. Yeah. You're gonna be able to plant soon, so what do you do? Well, you need to decide what you want to plant. You need to decide what you want to plant and get an appropriate seeder / planter for that. Because they do different things. You got to look in your shop and it'll tell you what it plants. Has all your fruit types down here of what it'll plant or whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a good time. Okay, you're gonna plant wheat, so you'll want a planter. You won't be able to talk, Stan. That's sad. I mean, I
Feels
could
bad,
wait.
man.
Do what?
I said it feels bad, man.
I could wait and do it tomorrow if you guys want to wait until do it tomorrow, Sam. I don't know if you'll be available tomorrow night. I know you're driving back tomorrow, but yeah. It's up to you guys, honestly. I'll do it whenever you guys want. I'm available tonight, tomorrow night, Thursday night. So, you guys tell me. Just saying. That's not the right button. That one. You're still... Oh, I could see that, Professor, yeah. I could. Only your shooters will do wheat. Okay. And you should be good. You can do it. Okay. That's fine, Stan. Okay. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, so if you plowed your field, are you running seasons by chance? Or not? Because if you're running seasons or not, there's a bit of a difference. Okay. You don't know you're new. I think or seasons by default is on, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so in your escape menu, assuming you're on PC, I'm gonna go down to where it says 15 here. It looks like a calendar. Scrap calendar. The vertical blue line here is what month you're in. Now yours might look a little different depending on how many days your seasons are set to, but I think they default to 1, possibly 3. But yours might look a little bit different. The blue boxes are, sorry, those are not blue. That is green. The green boxes are where you can plant. The orange is where you can harvest. So you got to figure out what time of year you're in. That would be a good thing to figure out first, to be honest. And this is the biggest struggle bus in this game, by the way, is being new. This game is not new player friendly, but I will try my best to answer any questions that you have, and just remember that there's no such thing as a dumb question. There's only dumb people. I mean, the only dumb question is the question not asked. I almost said answered. Not asked. But I'm here for like 40 more minutes, so if you have questions, feel free. But if you can figure out what time of year you're in, because you know you can only plant wheat in September and October. The only time you can plant wheat. So yeah, that's it. But I don't mind answering questions, so keep them coming. We definitely don't mind here. Okay. You're in September and you want to plant wheat. Okay, so you should be able to grab wheat or grab your seeder. You may have to go to your shop to buy seed and fertilizer. I don't actually think those are any good, Mrs. Professor, to be completely honest with you. I'm gonna, yeah, to be blunt, I don't think they're any good, personally. But what seeder do you have, actually? That's another good question. What seeder do you have? What do you start with? Something like way over here, I'm assuming. Probably something that doesn't fertilize, right? I don't remember what you start with in this game. Plus, it depends on your map.
I think it's that little blue one.
Yeah, it's a little blue one that holds 600 liters.
Little blue one. So that does not fertilize. So you're gonna need to go find some seed. Which do they start you with bags of seed, or I don't think they do they?
On Westbridge, I think you start out with
No,
the
not-
full cedar.
Not Westbridge. We're talking. I don't even know what map he's on. Probably.
Elm
Honestly.
Creek.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Elm or Oak Baileron or Erlingrat, if I had to guess.
Elm Creek, it starts with at least a full cedar.
Okay. But either way, to purchase seed, we're gonna go through that. You come in your shop and you go to like this box-looking thing here on the left side, and I prefer the bags personally. So you have fertilizer, seed, lime, wheat for the chickens, and oats for the horses, and pig feed, and all that good stuff, right? But you just want the seed. And the cool thing is you can buy up to 8 at a time if you need that much. Your cedar probably only holds 800 or 600, so a bag or two would probably be enough. That'll appear at the shop, which on the menu, that shop looks like a basket you'd find at like a grocery store. Is what the symbol is that you're looking for there. So yeah. But yeah, they talk about their tutorials on their website, Mr. Professor. Maybe I need to go read up on them, but I don't think they're very helpful, to be honest. So, because that is one of the biggest issues with this game, I feel like, is being new player friendly. Because it's really not. Just remember, Mrs. Professor, they test their mods too. Just remember that. All I'm gonna say, you know? They test their mods. Remember that. They say that too, so. Yeah. So that maybe we don't take their word. I'm just saying. Throwing it out there. Thanks for the file. Appreciate you. Oh, man. Who was that a while back, Trent? Remember, like, you helped him a lot in TeamSpeak. And on, like, Discord streaming, showing him how to, like, farm and stuff. Forget who that was.
Forgot who it was, yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta go. Have a good one. I'll be live again on Thursday at noon Central. If you have more questions, feel free to come in and ask. Or you can always post questions in our Discord as well. !point Discord in the chat as well. Smile something. I don't remember. You remember? Yeah, I remember the guy. I just don't remember his name. I know he was like super new to it. So the game's not hard per se. There is a lot to the game, obviously, but it's not necessarily hard. Carson, are we done yet? The answer is no, chat. Price is wrong, Bob. We got 2 more fields, chat. Field 12, field 16. 16 is a nice small field. 12 is not bad. 20 minutes. We'll be done. There's something. Something like that. That's okay. We're getting there. And I bet you Sarge is still bailing somewhere, right? He's bailing. Right there. Right there. Found him.
Bam.
I found you. 20 minutes. All right. I might be going to a little bonus time tonight. We'll see. Because the family's not home. So, like, I don't need to make them dinner if they're not home, right? And I'm going to be honest, I don't know what time they're coming home.
Time they're coming home is yes.
I have no idea. To be honest. Yeah, they left at like whatever time today and don't know when they're coming home. They went to an event, we'll say. Went to a family thing that I didn't want to attend. I'm gonna say. Yeah. Mostly because I didn't know like when this thing was happening until like, you know, just a couple days ago. Oh, you know, it's a whole thing.
I found the map.
You found it? Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
What map was it?
Remember the good old Cove of the Pines?
Pine Cove?
Pretty sure.
A good map.
What it looks like is Pine Cove. March 8th, 2019.
Oh, wow. Wait, did you find that when it happened?
Nah, I don't know.
Oh, because I would
was
love
looking
it.
for- Oh, wait, no, not Pine Cove. Fenton Forest.
Fenton Forest. Yeah, we did use that big auger wagon, mother bin. Because that's when remember when we hooked that thing up with manure? And then all the big buds to pull and push it? That was on Fenton Forest 4X. Or
What's that
Fenton
noise?
Forest.
Oh,
What?
I was like, who's breathing into their microphone? It's just Starbase.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
Just
Professor,
like someone's fan.
I could call them, but I also don't want to disturb them. Knowing where they're at and what they're doing, I don't want to disturb. So I just leave them alone. Yeah, better that way, you know. And if they come home too late, well, I'll just get my own dinner and they can figure out their own dinner, you know. I would imagine if they're going to be out too much later, they will either pick up dinner or they're having dinner with some family or something like that. But I don't know. I don't really get told a lot of things, Professor, in case you haven't picked up on that with the family. I don't know if it's because like they know that I'm busy doing my thing or they just don't really tell me anything. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know where they're at. I don't know. I mean, I know where they were going today, but they left at like 11 o'clock. They left at like 11:30. Arson, you just made a mess.
I'm not bailing.
That's true. It's also really easy to bail because of the, yeah. Not bad to bail because of the wings. Which I'm very tempted to try out. You know, I think I'm going to end up downloading a save tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We need to leave some straw so I can test some stuff tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've got there's the mod for the bigger balers, right? But it's only the in-game balers. It's not the one with the wings. But there is a V-rake that goes on your front 3-point hitch out there. Okay, so if we put that on the front of a tractor and then put that one of the in-game quote-unquote balers that's been modified to have bigger bales, you know, could be worth testing. Welcome back. How's it going?
But what about the speed?
I don't know. Yes, Dan. Is the speed different? On like that one goes 10. We go 12. So, but 2 miles an hour for twice the size bales. I might take 2 miles an hour slower for twice the size bales, right?
Right. Well, be a lot less bales we gotta deal with.
Yeah, especially on the other end when when we're down at the cow barn there, it'd be a lot less to handle.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. It's just worth a shot. You know, we definitely know we have to run some kind of rake because this combine output's way too big of a windrow straw. But that could be kind of handy. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any maps with any kind of straw in them, but I mean, I can arrange that, of course. I don't have that. Actually, I do have a map where I was mowing grass the other night, so that would work too. Yeah. Never mind. I might have
With your
been.
Let's Play map?
What?
Let's Play map?
Definitely not. What's that? Never heard of it.
Shocker.
What? What was I gonna say? Oh, I was testing that swather out the other day that Vegas Bull sent me. I was mowing a bunch of grass with it up on, well, what used to be our vineyard on Elm Creek. You know, the vineyard that we completely ignored, you know? Yeah.
Biggest waste of time we ever had, yeah.
Actually, I was finally... What was that?
I whacked my microphone by
Oh,
accident.
not like somebody slammed a door.
That was my thumb.
I was finally able to sell the rest of the grapes and olives off that map the other night, by the way.
Oh, that's nice.
We go to almost 40,000 in one bale. That's a lot of liters in a bale.
That's a
Heavy.
heavy bale.
It's a thick boy right there. Thick boy, you thick. I wouldn't have that much to... Oh, God, I'd have to plant grass or something on my test map to have that much to bale. I don't have that much. Dang, boy, you thick. Well, maybe we get this harvest done and then we, like, you know, maybe go mow our hay and turn it into hay and then just not pick it up. And then I can download this save and test things and single player tonight, make sure stuff's gonna work like I want it to, and then bada bing, bada boom, you know what I'm saying? Forget about it, Tony, huh? Maybe that's the strap. A 40,000 liter bale, that would be crazy. Absolutely insane. There goes our immersion, huh? There goes the immersion. It's gone. That's okay. You know, immersion's an interesting thing on Twitch, right? Very interesting thing to me. Because, you know, as a streamer, I don't want to put too much stuff on my screen to block it all up, you know, to kill your all's immersion, you know? I don't run a lot of things, you know? Back in the day of the giant banners, you know? They looked cool at the time. Maybe. But they were also kind of tacky. But that was just the thing. Everybody ran giant overlays and stuff. Nowadays, I feel like clean is where it's at. What's going to be next? Like, not even running a game, you know?
Less is better.
Just no game. Just a black screen. Maybe. You never know, chat.
In a shower.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. I don't know about all that now, Carson. Okay, you're getting me choked up now. Fun. I don't. Yeah, no, thank you, Carson. No, thank you. Here's Bull sent me a snap, guys. I'm scared. Probably should be. Oh my goodness. Wow, I haven't been in the store in a while. It's full of Halloween candy. Yo, speaking of Halloween candy, if you guys want Halloween candy, you better go buy it now. They're saying, like, even, is it Hershey? Like, flat out said the other day, there's going to be a shortage of Halloween candy this year. So, we better tell Matt. Matt, if you can hear me, go buy your candy now. That's a big candy guy, chat. He's probably still eating Christmas candy. Or Easter. I guess Easter candy. Oh, man. I just want a couple, like Reese's peanut butter, you know, something, and I'm good. All I want. Just a couple. Nothing crazy. Oh, yeah. That's kind of crazy. Halloween candy, and it was probably there in like middle July. Let's be real. I just don't go to stores.
I was
Right.
at Sam's the other day and they had theirs out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you buy the 5-gallon bucket of Reese's peanut butter cups?
No,
I raised you wrong. Where did I go wrong, chat?
I wasn't buying. I was just there.
You weren't buying. You were just there.
I didn't even go with my own family. Or anyone.
More lights. Good afternoon. How are you?
Or anyone else you know who I went with.
Did you go with like church people?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Friends. I might have just bought a house and then went grocery shopping, but we went up to the city.
All right. DJ,
Just
welcome.
because we
in.
can. And nothing else to do.
You want a 5-gallon bucket of Reese's?
Thought I was gonna sit here.
Well,
Play
they-
games? Yes, nah.
They sell them at Sam's Club.
I know. They also have a 5-gallon bucket of Snickers.
Do they really?
Yeah, but it's only like 3/4 full.
Some settling has occurred, Carson. It got hot, you know, and they all kind of melted.
Probably, yeah, actually.
They do put candy for Valentine's Day out a couple days after Christmas. True. True.
Not even like before New Year's Day.
Oh yeah. I mean, part of it does kind of make sense that, you know, these stores have their seasonal section, so they have to have something in there. You know, I always find it funny when you walk into like say a Lowe's and their seasonal area is just a whole bunch of like plastic bins just sitting on all the shelves. Like
Yep.
a bin just to take up shelf space so the store doesn't look empty. You know? I think that's always funny to me. But you got to do what you got to do, right?
But they're seasonal, like how they put their candy and stuff out. That
Yeah.
takes way too much planning on our part.
Right?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, when we walked in, the first thing that I saw was a brand new Samsung 85-inch 4K TV.
And you're like lit.
Now, I'm like, hey, yo.
And you're like, person that you were there with, can you buy me one of these? I always like walking up to those and be like, I think it'll fit in the living room, right? We'll make it fit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
just
looked up at it and I'm like, I don't think this would fit through like the doorways to get into my room. We'd have to bring this through the window.
I'm always like, okay, be careful when you open the front door because you're going to smack a TV, you know? Like,
Yeah.
that's where our, like, TV's on the end of the room, let's say, and then, like, to the right of the TV is the door going, like, outside. You know? But, like, be careful with that, you know? TV gets much bigger, we'll have issues, so.
That's how my grandma's living room set up too.
Yeah.
You walk right in. If you're not paying attention, you'll walk right into like the TV stand.
Yep. Yep.
It-
Whenever we have to move an appliance or, you know, whatever through there, the first thing that gets moved is the TV stand.
And that TV stand ain't light either because it's got one of those like fireplaces in it.
Oh.
Oh,
I got you, Jeff. Yeah. I mean, they got to have something on those shelves. Yeah. That's the way it is. So. I know it's weird, but I don't know. And I wish, like, you know, the Christmas stuff will be out, you know? I wish that it wasn't that way, where it's like every store's trying to beat the other one every year. Like,
Yeah.
all these big stores need to get together and say, okay, on this date we put Halloween, and this date we put Christmas. No sooner. Like,
But you know they won't do that because they want the sale.
yeah, they want to beat the other guy to it. It makes sense.
so Elon tweeted a picture from or a video of CNBC about Starship,
Audio is up. How you doing? Yeah.
and then someone responded back with one orbital flight and a picture of like the SpaceX picture of the drone rolling 24 out, and he
Okay.
responded with a successful orbital flight probably between 1 and 12 months from now. And then
1 in 12 months.
Michael Baylor retweeted and says Elon's latest Starship timeline seems reasonable. 1
One
to
is-
12 months.
That's awesome.
And then he replied to himself saying, "Not 2 weeks, check. Does not imply next month is likely, check. Makes it clear that it could be several months away, check. Large margin for error? Check.
Yeah.
Hedges with probably? Check.
Not good. You broke your toe. You have they put a cast on your toe?
What?
A tiny cast. You're sweating in your cast. I'm sorry. That sounds like it's gonna turn into a smelly situation.
That
How do you-
sounds like you broke something behind your little toe.
Yeah.
I don't think you just broke your toe.
Yeah, they don't put cast unless you broke something else.
At best, you get some tape, right?
Yeah. if it's a finger, you make it a splint.
Which I've always thought that's funny. Like, oh, I broke my toe. What'd they do for you? Some tape? Like,
Tape it to the other one.
what is this? The 1600s? Come on. Just saying. They're like, give you an aspirin and tell you to walk it off, champ. I don't know. I don't know. Come on, sport, you got it. Always thought that was kind of barbaric, but hey, what do I know? What do I know, chat? I don't know. Why am I hearing that or in that ear? I'm pretty sure the fire and EMS dispatcher just queued up the one where he talks to police while he was dispatching fire truck and ambulance.
Are your headphones on backwards?
No, it was in both ears.
Oh, sick.
Because they have that where they can, you know,
Yeah.
radio across. Because a lot of times they call. But if it's something that needs to go really fast or like the phone lines are busy, they'll just radio. Yeah. Kind of a whole thing. Oh, yeah.
You
Chat,
done
we got
yet?
one more field. Field 16. That'll take us like, you know, 2 minutes.
Huh?
Yes.
What?
It will take us time.
Bless you?
Wait. I don't think so.
Wait,
Huh.
how did you know I sneezed?
I mean, good guess, right? Today.
Right.
Great guess.
Yeah. Just remember to keep that red tractor 6 feet away from me, okay?
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to change my HEPA filter in my cab after today.
Oh. I've been switching it after every field.
Ugh.
After every time he passes by.
Yep.
Placed.
I'm just gonna put a big flamethrower pointing in his direction to keep the, you know, just burn the germs.
Got one mounted on the bottom of the auger.
Yep.
Just shoots down a wall of
Just
fire.
torch them. Torch the germs. It'll work, right?
Yeah, I guess. Might
Yeah,
catch
sure.
the grate on fire too, but
I mean,
Hey, that's a later us problem, okay?
yeah.
we're fine. We're fine. Oh, goodness. Yeah, fire in a harvested oat field would not be a good combination. For the record.
No.
Unless you want to start a field fire.
Hey,
Yeah. Uh-oh. What's going on here now? Now they're yelling at each other on that thing on purpose. I can't believe they do this. They're giving out phone numbers over the radio, and it's like, this is a public radio, and these are like... Yeah. Rut-row. Rut-row, Reggie. What's for dinner? I'm going to show my age here, the man. Beef. It's what's for dinner. Huh? Huh? I don't know. Actually,
Got the beef.
I have no idea if I the man. Broken. Ugh. That sounds awful. I mean, pizza's always an option. We had pizza Friday. Appreciate the file, bro. Welcome in.
I bet that coffee table's outside now.
What?
Broken toe, coffee table.
Oh. Like, what are you on about? Burrow. Yeah, I don't know what's for dinner today. I don't know. I gotta talk to the family, but they're not home, so.
Was it got Rona too?
No. Definitely not.
I kinda
How's it
feel
going?
like it's spiking again.
You think?
There's a lot of people.
That might have
around
just
me
been
that
the
have-
dumbest thing you've ever said, Carson. Just so you
Really?
know. Yes.
It was like
No, it
not
is.
a thing here,
It-
and then just
there's-
all of a sudden, boom.
We don't talk about this here, so I'm not going to talk about it. So, yes, it's a massive problem. Remind me after stream. I'll talk to you about it for like 2 seconds. That's all you need to know. Just saying. Anyway, I'm off to the last field we have to harvest, chat. Good old field 16. And then we have to pick up bales for like 3 years. That's fun. That's okay. That'll happen probably off stream. To be honest. Because I am going to scoot out of here around 6. Matt should be going live at some point. Our buddy, the Grain Arcade. Yeah. Oh, you dropped that. Don't know. I have mental images now. Concrete block to the little toe. Not much left of it now.
Did that make anyone else's little toe hurt?
Dude. I'm pretty sure it just like ran away.
Uh-huh.
Ugh. So it's a little more than broken. Got it. Okay.
Not there.
Oh, man. That's awful. I'm sorry you're going through that. Does not sound like fun at all.
I mowed yesterday.
Yeah?
What's that like?
There were a lot of leaves down.
Really?
It looked like I was chopping leaves for the fall.
It's
at
so
my
dry
grandma's
there that
house.
the leaves are dipping out.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Like dusty.
It happens. Bro, I mowed at the farm Sunday. Had to mow twice. I let it dry for like an hour in between. Actually, it was longer than that because my sister came down and distracted us. Like 2 hours. I let it dry. Let the clippings dry. Went back at it. Looked okay. Still tons of clippings. I'm like, man, I hate that. Now the cast makes sense. Right, Mrs. Professor? It all makes sense now. You know the old thing. There's always more to the story here, you know?
Yep.
Always more to the story.
Like the ooh, tell me more, and then it's like the oh,
Ooh, never mind, don't.
maybe. Nah, you're keep it to yourself.
Yeah,
nah.
you good, bro. Alright, like your friend sat on a wasp. Not saying the rest of that. Okay. You just did the field 13, your ass bale. Oh yeah, that's a good one. A lot of bales. A lot of bales. We did that one a couple times before we bought the field. And that actually, as soon as we bought the field, we mowed and baled it too.
They picked it up.
Do what?
But you picked it up with the choppers.
Oh, we did. Yeah, you're right. We did. We forage harvested the grass. You're right. You're right, Carson.
Always lurking.
Always lurking. Okay. Epic Gamer, what's going on? How are ya? Do you like Epic Games, like the launcher thing? Like a thing you play Fortnite through? I bet you do, right? Hey, Farmer Nick.
On my way.
I say, where is you?
I was emptying real quick.
404 not found.
Okay. We need to like airdrop you some Dayquil. Have you seen the Walmart drone deliveries? I don't
No.
know where they have it or how big the program is, but there's this lady on TikTok that can order stuff from Walmart, and there's literally like this little airplane thing that's like a at Walmart. It's like a slingshot. I've seen some videos from there too. And then it literally flies over her backyard, and there's a little parachute, and the box drops into her backyard. And it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Just saying. Oh, you play W. Oh, I'm saying the launcher, not the game. I'm just meant the launcher Epic games, not like actual Fortnite. I'm just saying the thing you play Fortnite through, like, never mind. Where's the airplane chat? Oh, goodness. That's what I meant. Play some Tarky. Is that a thing? There it is. Thank you, Mrs. Professor. Hopefully she didn't order peanut butter. She ordered eggs, but I don't think they actually came in that video or something. There was like a delay or something. I didn't watch that video, but like I've seen several where she's just like, yep, okay, here's my package. And like you hear the little airplane thing, and then like, boom, there's a package like dropping in her backyard. It's like, what? So I don't know how big of a program this is with Walmart, but it's kind of crazy. Just saying. I think I'm back on the a Walmart Plus is a good idea kick. I don't have it, but I'm thinking about it. Just saying. You need to get a green screen? Don't do it. Green screens are a nightmare. It's all about lighting, and they're a nightmare. So don't do it. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Can you post
right
a
after?
picture? Yeah, you can post a picture in the general channel in our Discord if you want.
How late are you gonna go?
Like 5 more minutes.
Okay. You can come right back real quick.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. We need to talk about one of those videos.
That's fine. I figured we'd
Or
need to
whatever.
chat before you actually edit them.
I mean, there's one that I know what I'm doing,
Oh, that's fine.
but the other two that you sent, I don't
Oh
necessarily
yeah,
know
that's
what
quite a
you're
cast.
doing. Yo, Feet Finder?
Yeah. Do they have a section? Yes.
Oh my god. No.
I'm gonna have to do some research.
Oh.
Joking.
Crippled dogs.
Hey.
Feet Finder / crippled dog.
No.
There you go, right there.
Carson, why? I'm really sorry you're going through that with your broken foot. Toe thing, whatever. That's quite a cast, though. That is quite a cast. Carson, no. Just no. Oh, man. Holy cow, man. Family friendly, huh? Where's that up? I think it went out the window.
Oh, that's been gone for a minute.
Oh, man. Ooh. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, chat. All right, chat, it's time for some free advice. Brought to you in part by, well, me. Nobody else.
Raid Shadow. Oh.
Brought to you by...
Raid Shadow Legend. Link down below.
Brought to you by Puma Plow merch. Exclamation point merch in the chat. Look, I'm just gonna ask myself a question here. Okay, how to grow on Twitch?
Do what chat says.
You know how you grow on Twitch? By getting follows. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? you don't come in a stream and
Promote.
self-promote. And I know you're gonna say you weren't self-promoting, but you're announcing to a stream that you just came in that you're a streamer. So your room is 77 Fahrenheit, no window. Are you in prison? 77
It's-
Fahrenheit, no windows.
77 would be warm right now. It'd be nice for me.
Oh, you got a fever?
Yeah, I'm also in like the coldest room of my house. So
Uh-oh.
What, your freezer?
no, the office of my house
Bro.
is literally the coldest room here.
I saw this TikTok video where this guy literally installed a walk-in freezer in his basement. It was -4 in there, and he's like, I don't know why, it's just cause. Like, what?
I mean, hey, you're
Well, yeah,
it's
you
hot
wanted to
outside
walk
one day.
in beer cooler, okay?
No, nobody needs to get banned, chat, but a lot of people probably don't realize that even just dropping that, most people are going to take that as self-promoting. And I'm all about promoting other channels. However, it needs to be something that I watch and that I like. The way to get me to promote a channel is, you know, hit me up on Discord and be like, hey, would you mind checking my channel out? Do you have any thoughts? Like, ask for my advice. Don't just, you know, try to come in and like, hey, here's my channel. I stream. No. That's going to get you banned like 99% of the time. So, and my chat knows that. And my chat's not going to click on you just because you're like, hey, I'm a streamer. That's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Yep, have a good time.
Yeah. Your room's in the basement. Gotcha.
Wait,
Gotcha.
whose basement's at 77 degrees?
Dude, that's hot. Yeah,
Yeah, that's really hot for a basement.
it is hot. Definitely hot. All right. Done on this side of the field. Carson is just about done over there. I'll hit the Insta wash. We'll find-
stream.
We'll find our header cart. That's what I need to do, chat. Need to go find my header cart. Yeah, get out of here in a few minutes. Not yet, not quite. Soon, though, chat, soon. Holy cow. We went way over last night, by the way. I was having a blast last night. Not that I'm not having a blast right now, but last night was hitting different, chat. It was fun. Very, very fun. Yeah, Carson, I already looked. Don't worry. Yeah, I know. That's another thing that's hilarious, personally, but, you know. Yeah. And look at that, chat. We're right up the road from where we dropped our header carts. To start this harvest. That's pretty good. Pretty good. We made a big old
Planned it
circle.
out.
Yeah.
I went there first.
Sure you did.
Nah, it kind of accidentally happened. I mean, push that button. There we go.
All right. Hold up our combine. And head to the sheds. Although these don't go in a shed. Because we don't have any room in a shed for these.
Good.
Kind of sad. No, no more room in that homestead, man. Unless we cut down the grove over here and landscape a big flat spot into this hill. And that would be funny. You have to drive through the red shed, and then it just opens up and there's just like sheds behind it. That would be hilarious, actually. But oh, I'm good with leaving our combines out. They're demos from John Deere. John Deere's they're fine.
Hey, Yachty's back.
Where'd he go?
He's injured since June 15th.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah.
And I pay attention to the Cardinals. I
Playing
swear.
catcher and batting 8th versus the Cubs. First action with team since June 15th.
Oh, dang. I like the Cardinals. Don't get me wrong, but I don't really keep up with it.
Couldn't tell.
Good. Glad I got you fooled. Good.
And then the trade deadline's tonight.
Yeah, what's up with what's their names?
Yep.
Who?
Was it the Brewers yesterday? Traded away like their all-star closer. or like a really, really good closer. First time was complaining about it. They're like, he's like, what are they doing? Like, why
The
would you?
Padres, I'm pretty sure, acquired the Juan Soto.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's who they picked up. There was one I saw and it was like blockbuster trade. Yachty and Nolan Arenado
Okay.
and Pujols leave St. Louis for Soto. People are
Yeah.
like, two of them basically have like, well, one is this is their last year, so like,
Yeah.
they would never go with that. The other one's probably about on their last few years too.
No, I think they're both done this year. Cards got rid of Harrison Bader, really? Thanks for the follow. But I'm just saying, like, what? Yeah. Anyway, I'm not getting into the whole thing. Not getting into it. 3 months. All right. Awesome on your apartment in 3 months. That's cool. All right. TeamSpeak, thanks for hanging out. I will be back momentarily.
Bye.
Sound muted.
Pepper. Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.